If you're holding a Bible in your lap, there is a relationship between this and your Bible. Would you believe that? Let me explain. American football is one of the craziest games in the world, and most of the rest of the world doesn't understand it. They especially don't understand what is that little committee meeting that happens in the middle of the field about every minute or two before a play. You might know that as the huddle. Now, years ago, the coach on the sideline, this time you see him putting his hands over his ears so he can listen to the coach, who's listening to the spotters upstairs watching all that's taking place and saying, based on what we see happening, this is the next best play. So when he finally hears it, the quarterback calls the committee meeting. And then he says something like this: Ohio, 23, right, hard on 2. And he looks around, and if he sees any scowls, he says it again. Ohio, 23, right, hard on 2. Go! They get up to the line, and they run the play. Ohio means there's a playbook. Every team has a playbook. That's why you might have seen that I asked Brother Andrew to leave this. The playbook is much bigger than this, because the playbook has the core values of the team, the code of ethics of the team, a description of all the players and the coaches on the team, the schedule of the team for the year, and then a lot of little tabs in there like this has, and those are the plays in groupings. And in this particular team, one of those tabs reads Ohio. Maybe it's because the coach lived at one time in Ohio, and there's some running plays, some Ohio plays that go left, there are some that go straight ahead, but Ohio 23 right means he's going to the right. Hard means the quarterback is going to try to draw the defense off with what's called a hard count. And he's going to make all kinds of screams and noises, but 2 means don't move until you hear him say 2. Then it's time. So they run the play. And instead of 23 grabbing the ball, he stands there to block, and the quarterback gets thrown for a loss, and the coach on the sideline is doing this. 23 comes over, and the coach says, you missed it. Read the playbook. Next time, get it right. And you're sitting there thinking, so what does this have to do with the Bible? This is God's playbook. You want to know how to live life in the way that is successful, significant, strategic, makes a difference in your family, your community, your world? Make sure you have a playbook and you read it often, so that when God is assessing what's going on in the field of life where you live, and then in your prayer time, God sends word to you, this is what I want you to do, He'll speak to you through His playbook. So you ready? Got your playbook?